Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sally Stampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you my highlighter gift box. It simply is, as it says. Inside it has some of these fabulous highlighter pens. I bought some for my daughter, but you know, they always come in awful packaging, don't they? And I just didn't want the packaging that was in it. Equally, this pencil case, well, it does the job, but it's not very exciting, is it? So I thought, well, I'm just going to make my own little box, and that way it can be a nice little stocking filler, and it's just fabulous. I'm using up that beautiful brightly gleaming DSP. I really don't have very much left, but I had just enough to make these projects, so I'm really pleased. So let's go ahead and make it. So to start off with, you're going to need some cardstock that is 8.5 by 6 3/4 inches. That's 22 by 18 centimetres. On the long side, we're going to score at 1.5 inches and 7 inches, which is 4 and 18 centimetres. And then on the short side, we're going to score at 1.5, 3, 4.5 and 6 inches, which is 4, 8, 12 and 16 centimetres. So a really easy project, this one. And as I say, perfect for any kind of sort of pencils, pens, crayons, anything like that. Just nice to make your own little box. So yeah, I quite like the idea. Okay, so once we've done our folding and burnishing, what I'm actually going to do is stick my DSP on. So I have 4 pieces here that are all the same, and these are 5.25 by 1.25 inch, and that's 13.5 by 3.5 centimetres. So I'm going to pop my seal on here. This looks a really different colour in this light, and I've got a funny feeling that this was actually Mossy Meadow, not Old Olive. And I've used the completely the wrong colour. Bear me a second and I shall check. Yes, it was Mossy Meadow. Never mind, we're using Old Olive today, just for a change. Never mind, now that's run out. Fabulous. Bear with me just a second. Quickly replace my stamp and seal, which is super easy to replace. There we go. Right, where was I? Whoops. So yes, so instead of using Mossy Meadow, I've gone with Old Olive. I mean, why not? Mix it up a little bit, add some tones. Oh dear. If anybody saw my last video, you'll understand that I am seriously having one of those days and thinking that it was probably best not to do any more videos. But I thought, you know what? No, my bad luck can't follow. It really can't. Clearly it has. Okay, so once you've stuck that DSP on all of those panels, we need to do some cutting. This thin one here is going to be the bit that closes into the box and holds it all together. So you want to take off a very small wedge off this side. And when I say small, I mean small. We'll get rid of this corner piece here. And then again, very small wedge here. The less you take off, the tighter the fastening of the lid. Okay, simple as that. The next thing we're going to do is cut down all of these sides here. And same on the other side. Then we're going to get rid of this one nearest your top. So that's those got rid of. So all that's left now are these 3 pieces to create your box. Now, I want this to be the front, then it will close that way. So I will put these tabs over last. So what I'm going to do is bring this one up. No, I'm not. I'm going to bring this one in, then this one up, and then this one over. Okay, and then you won't actually really see the join. So for the middle one, I'm going to take just a little bit of the sides off and a fraction off the top. I'm going to do the same the other side. And a fraction off the top. There we go. Okay. Then all I need to do is add some adhesive. So again, have the box the way that you want it. So this is going to go up last. This is going in first. So really, you want your adhesive on here first. Now I'm actually going to go with some wet glue on this for a change. So wet glue on here. And as I said, I'm going to bring that one in and then this one up. So I'm going to do the same this side and just hold them just for a second. Make sure that those back pieces are touching the bottom of the desk. That way you'll know you've got the right angle. And then I want to put a bit here, but not too much because I don't want it all to ooze out. Then I bring that one across. Make sure they're all lined up, and then I want to press that top bit together, and that's just to stop like a gap forming between that and the other one. So I'm just going to use one of my pegs to hold that in place, and then a bit more on here, and exactly the same. Fold that one over and press those top pieces together, and again I'm just going to add a couple of my little pegs in place, and this is just while I'm going to do my sentiment. So I've gone with the Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from the fabulous Itty Bitty Christmas, and those of you that follow me will know that I do use my Itty Bitty stamps so much. I love them. They are perfect for all occasions. They fit so many projects, whether it be proper full-size projects and I just want a little something, or it might be that they fit my little teeny tiny projects. Either way, I love it and I think they're fabulous. So I now want to trim this down. So I'm actually going to use my trimmer, not my scissors this time. So I'm just going to just go round, trim it down all 4 sides. There we go. And then pop this onto my old olive. Just make sure if you're doing it this way, that you've got a straight edge, whereas I can see that that's not straight. It's obviously where I've cut it previously. And yes, I'm doing my naughty, use my scissors to cut my border. If you're not confident in doing that, then obviously you need to use your trimmer. But I just prefer doing it that way. And then I've got some mini dimensionals here that I'm just going to pop in all 4 corners. And then I'm going to take these pegs off here, because this should now be at least at a point where it's being held. And I'm going to pop these highlighters in. I got varying different, those ones are pastels and obviously these are bright ones. My daughter has the same obsession over stationery as I do. And as you can see, you can get a fair few. I mean, how many have I got in there? Let's have a quick look. 2, 4, 6, 8. I've got 9 in there, and I probably could get a 10th one in if I needed to. But I'm just going to stick at that. And then this is just my lid that I'm just going to close there. And then I have this gorgeous Wonder of the Season ribbon combo, but I actually decided to double the thickness of the cord for this one. And so I literally just sit it on there, and then I didn't even do a bow. I just tied a little knot in the top. Just hold that in place and then just trim those little ends off. And then my sentiment, take those backings off that just get everywhere, and then this will just sit over that ribbon. And then I've got the wonderful gems, again just to use for that bit of bling that I love so much. And I'm just going to pop one either end, bit of adhesive there. Okay, and there we have it, my little highlighter gift box. Hope you like them. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye.